What is a joke? In simple terms, it's like this. Somebody says blah, 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 and the other one, ha, 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 ha. The dictionary definition is something that is done or written that will create humor. And the required response will be laughter. Jokes can be used for different purposes. It can be used for entertainment, starting your conversation, continuing your conversation, even putting it in your speech will make it better. It will be entertaining, it won't be boring, and people will can capture the information easily. Do you know how to create a joke? Like every speeches, to pick a topic, you can use the same way. It's everywhere. What you can do is use your past experiences. It should not be even yours. Using your past experiences from your friends or from your friends, from yourself or from your friends, you can take that experience. But one thing that you should know is you do not have to use exactly that material. If you want, you can add some material or remove some materials to make it funnier. Also, while making a joke is you have to make it personal. When I mean personal is instead of saying my friend did this, I did that. For example, instead of saying I walked into a bar, instead of saying a man walks into a bar, you can say I walked into a bar. Now that you have created your speech, your joke, there's one thing that you have to do. You have to try it out on your friends, on your families, on anybody. Let me give you an example from what I just said. A few years ago, I was in class. I was with a girl that I liked and also with a friend. We were talking, and one of my friends are one of those people that just speak their minds and doesn't care. I was talking, I was flirting, everything was going good, so I asked her, can I have your scarf? She's like, okay, she gave it to me. I put it on. It looks better on me than you. Like, ha, 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 ha. And then I put it over my head to make a joke. Then my friend says, "Ente, ska fara fara." This was to show you, this didn't actually happen to me, but it was to my friend, but you can personalize it to make it your own. There are several things that you can do. There are several things that you have to remember while making a joke. One is everybody likes hearing a joke, so tell them. Another thing is a joke has to be structured. It needs an introduction, a body, and a punchline. If it's not structured, people may not laugh. Copyrights during jokes. There is no copyrights. You can tell another person's joke. If you want, you can modify it. It's okay. Another thing that you have to do while making a joke is practice, practice, practice. You have to rehearse it. Another thing that you have to consider is you have to be smart when making a joke. Some jokes will not be appropriate for some people or appropriate in different locations. Let me give you an example. There's some jokes that you cannot tell your boss, especially parents and some teachers. Also, it's okay to tell them, but there are several reasons may come, several problems may come. One is they might be offensive or offended, or another is they might not get it, and you'll have to explain it. And explaining a joke is not a good idea. If you have to, okay. But another problem that I do not like is after a person laughs, do not explain the joke to them. It's like after you ate something, somebody described to you what you already ate. Let me give you an example of what I just said. ሂትለር እና ሌኒን በመንገድ ላይ ይሄዱ ነበር። አንድ ሰው አቆሙና አንድ ጥያቄን ጠይቀውትና 15 ሚሊዮን ጤነኛ ሰዎችና አንድ በሽተኛ ሰዎች ልንገድል ነው አሉት። ምን ይመስላል? ከዛ በኋላ ሰውዬ እንዴ በሽተኛውን ለምን ትገድለዋለህ? ሂትለር ዞር አለ። አየህ ስለ 15 ሚሊዮኑ ማንም አይጨንቀውም። አሁን until now I showed you how to tell a joke, how to make a joke, things that you have to know about a joke, and now I'll tell you how to tell a joke. A joke is like a speech. There are several things that you have to put inside them. One, it has to be structured, voice variations, and also it needs body language. I said it before, it needs to be structured, so it will need an introduction, a body, and a punchline. In the introduction, do not forget to describe the situation, describe the people, describe the environment, to put them inside the mood. And then you have to exaggerate everything using your voices or your body. Let me give an example. The person was very big. That kind of way. You have to put emotion. If you're talking about a person that is happy, you should be, the person was very happy and you should have seen enthusiasm. Or if he's sad, look depressed and continue with the joke. Punchlines. Punchlines are the things that come at the end of a joke. It's very important, and try to not to spoil it or you spoil the joke. A punchline the humor of the punchline comes of the unexpectedness. How about after you tell a joke if nobody laughs? Don't worry about it. You're not the first person, so it's okay. Let me summarize how to tell a joke. የዛፍ ቆረጣ ውድድር ነበር እና የሚወዳደሩት በሙላ ሁሉም ትልልቅ ግዙፎች ጡንቻማ የሆኑ ሰዎች ብቻ ነበሩ እና አንድ ቀጭን ሰው መጣ። ሁሉም ሰው ሳቁበት፣ ሳቅ በሳቅ። እዛ ዳኞቹ አትችልም፣ አንተ መወዳደር አትችልም። ኧረ እባካችሁ ከሩቅ ቦታ ነው የመጣሁት ይላል። እሺ ፈተና እንፈትና። እሺ እኔ አልዋሻችሁም የሆኑት ዛፉን በእጁ እንደዚህ ሲለው አምስት ቦታ ሰባበር። ሁሉም ሁሉ አጨበጨበለት በጣም። የት ነው የተማርከው አለ። እኔ ሰሃራ ጫካ ነው የተማርኩት። ሰዎች ሰሃራ ጫካ ሰሃራ በረሃ ማለት ነው እንዴ? ስሙን ቀየሩት እንዴ? Well, there is no formula for jokes, but it's the pleasures of life. So make people laugh. That's the formula of life. Thank you.
Thank you, Joke Master.